New Team Rocket event, so that means the Team Rocket leaders have new Pokemon. Here's how to take them down. Sierra is always going to start off with Drowsy. Her second Pokemon is going to be Blaziken, Lapras, or Sharpedo, and her third Pokemon is going to be Houndoom, Nidoqueen, or Shiftry. In terms of counters for her team, I would recommend using a Dark-type Pokemon to take down Drowsy, and then looking at the last 6 Pokemon, getting a Fighting-type Pokemon like Machamp or Lucario is going to be pretty solid. It'll be able to take down Lapras, Houndoom, and Shiftry and Sharpedo. So then really at that point, you could just rock with a Water-type Pokemon to take care of Blaziken, Nidoqueen, and Houndoom. So honestly, if you rock with a Dark type, a Fighting type, and a Water type, you'll be able to take all those Pokemon down. This is my team that I've set up for Sierra. It's going to be Darkrai, Machamp, and Kyogre. This will get the job done. And of course, when you guys do defeat Sierra, you do have an opportunity to get Shadow Shiny Drowsy, so stay on the lookout for that. Moving on to Team Rocket leader Arlo. Arlo's always going to start off with an Execute. His second Pokemon is going to be Dragonite, Executor, or Salamence, and then his third Pokemon is going to be Scizor, Gardevoir, or Steelix. Right off the rip, I would say use an Ice-type Pokemon because an Ice-type Pokemon is going to take care of not only his first Pokemon, but also any of his second Pokemon. They're all Dragon types. Ice is going to run through them. In terms of his third Pokemon, a Fire-type Pokemon is going to take care of Scizor and Steelix, and because your Ice-type is going to take care of his first 2 Pokemon, you could just rock with a Gardevoir counter for your third Pokemon. If you got a solid Steel-type Pokemon like Metagross, or even a Ghost-type Pokemon like Gengar, that should do the trick. For example, here's my team. For taking down Team Rocket leader Arlo, we got a Mamoswine to take care of the first 2 Pokemon, whatever they will be. We got a Shadow Entei, and then we have a Metagross. This team should get the job done. And of course, when you beat Arlo, you have an opportunity to get a Shadow Shiny Execute, which is pretty cool. And finally, moving on to the last Team Rocket leader, we have Team Rocket leader Cliff. Cliff is going to start out with a Cubone. His second Pokemon is going to be Electivire, Luxray, or Amistar, and his third Pokemon is going to be Tyranitar, Charizard, and Swampert. You got a lot of Pokemon that are weak to grass types. You got Cubone, Amistar, Tyranitar, and Swampert, so a grass type Pokemon like Roserade, which you can spam with, is pretty solid. Then you have Electivire, Luxray, and Tyranitar, which are weak to ground type moves, so maybe you rock with a Groudon or a Garchomp or a Rhyperior. Then you just got to take care of Charizard, which you could just use a water type Pokemon like Kyogre or Swampert, of course, and that'll also help with Tyranitar. And if you end up using a Rhyperior to take care of the electric types, you could probably take down the Charizard too. This is my squad for taking down Team Rocket leader Cliff. I got Roserade for the spam, Rhyperior for the damage, and then my guy Tyranitar just to kind of help in case I need him, although I don't know if I will. And then of course, when you defeat Cliff, you have a chance of getting Shadow Shiny Cubone. That's how to take down all the new Team Rocket leaders in Pokemon Go. Honestly, fairly easy this time around. Some of them are pretty cool shinies, but not as exciting as our last rotation, I would say. Let me know in the comments what Shadow Shiny Pokemon you guys are going to be hunting for. That's how to take down the leaders.